Hello, everybody. My name is Dante Everett. This is my final semester at Pensacola State. I will be getting my degree, my associate's degree in communications, as well as enrolling into Shorter University in the fall in Rome, Georgia, to play basketball. Just telling you a little bit about myself. I graduated high school at 16 years old. I went to private school all my life until the last 2 years of my high school. I went to public school, and I could tell that it's a different environment, just from the people to the classrooms to the way you get treated. I wish sometimes that I would have stayed at private school, just because I think I would have got a better advantage on the rest of the. A few of the things that I want to learn being in this class is budgeting, because I'm not very well budgeting my money. Like I have a part-time job as well, and I spend very reckless, but I'm trying to work on saving more, because at the end of the day, I want to build, not just spend all the time. Another area I want to improve is investing, because I've heard a lot about the stock market, and I want to be able to know enough information so I can invest and build stock, as well as an additional revenue. And the third thing I want to do a better job at is goal setting. I set goals for myself, daily goals, weekly goals, and monthly goals. But I feel like I could improve in that area. That way, I could learn different variations in ways to set goals, and how to get closer to my goals better. And another area I need to work on would be just, I don't know, improving myself as a whole, because a lot of the times, I'm very disorganized, and I think being in this class, it'll, give me better understanding on how to stay organized, and just, be sort of happy consistently, because, this is a public speaking class, so, I get to speak, learn a lot about myself as well as other people, and then, I want to become a motivational speaker, if basketball doesn't work out, but it's not like, I hope it does or it doesn't, I'm just, I know at the end of the day, what's meant to be will be, so I don't really worry about that too much. But if I were to be successful in basketball, I would still want to be able to speak on the side, and I think this class, will help me a lot, because, I'm sort of outgoing, but, I want to be, talk to more people, and just continue to build relationships. So I think this class, it'll help a lot, and then sometimes I get nervous talking to people, so I think, this class will give me a lot more confidence, but not confidence, but, confidence to speak to people. So I think, this class will be really nice, and I'll enjoy it to the max. I mean, I'm very excited to be a part of this class, and I think, this will be a great course for me to learn and get better, and just continue to do a better job of outlining my speeches and learn what it takes to be a successful speaker, as well as how to keep and get the audience engaged in my speeches. So I think, this class will be really awesome, and I look forward to meeting and getting to know everybody in this class. I recently moved down here to Rome, Georgia. My big brother, he plays for Shorter University, plays basketball. And, I recently moved down here, I'm staying with him, and I've seen the campus a little bit, and, I'm very excited to get down here in the fall. I'll be enrolling, as soon as this class is over. So I'm not really excited to get out of this class, but, I'm excited to get to Shorter. I'm just going to talk about my goals for a little bit. One of the biggest goals that I have for myself is, averaging 20 points a game. I started playing basketball when I was 15 years old. I'm currently 19 now. At first I just started playing, it was just as a stress reliever. But, I started seeing myself progress and get better, so, I thought I would play in high school and then, play in college. But unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But I made my high school team, I ended up winning MVP of the year. But not playing basketball my whole life, I think I would have been better off if I would have started at a younger age. But that's in the past, and I'm just working to rewrite my future. I'm getting an opportunity to play in college. So I mean, that's really all I wanted to do ever since the 10th grade of my high school. So I couldn't ask for anything else. Back to speaking. Some of the speakers I look up to and that are my mentors is Dr. Eric Thomas now. He recently just got his PhD. He's the #1 motivational speaker in the world. Les Brown, he's one of the older guys that's speaking. I look up to him as well. He follows me on Twitter and Instagram, as well as another upcoming speaker named Brandon May. He's from Mobile, Alabama. Recently, I wrote a book called Levels to Greatness. I published my first book at 18 years old. The book is basically about, finding your best, what it takes to be successful, how to be successful, and just overcoming obstacles and beating the odds. Growing up, I didn't really, I'm from Augusta, Georgia. I didn't have a silver spoon, basically, and I had to basically grind to get what I want. My mom was there, but she was only there to a certain extent. Anything I wanted to accomplish in life, I had to find out what it takes and then grind to get it. My mom was there for me, and I'm not trying to sound like, she wasn't in my life, because she was, and she played a major role in my success today. And she's been my #1 supporter. My dad, he was in the military, so I didn't really have him. I had a dad, but I really didn't have a dad, to be there for me, come to my first basketball game, see me play. But, it's okay. It's all water under the bridge. But my book is doing well, actually. I've sold over 29 copies online. I haven't had the physical copies yet, but this is all online, the ebook. But, everything is going great. I'm actually working on a second version. I'll be publishing my second book hopefully within the next year. I'm halfway done with it, so I look forward to that. And I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the future. I'm kind of excited. In a couple years, I see myself playing professional basketball. As well as speaking. We all want to go to the NBA, that's pro ball. But I would love to go overseas, especially because they don't tax on whatever income you make. Let's just say I made over 6 figures. I would get all of that straight up, plus incentives like car, apartment, housing, food. So, I really look forward to the future, and as well as getting my associate's degree within the next month or so, and as well as in a couple years getting my undergraduates. And then I'm probably gonna go because I want to be a doctor, so I'll probably go back to school after my pro career is finished. But I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm looking forward to doing well in this class again. But I